Oh, games room time. We will start down here. Original Xbox One. It's got a wire control. I have got a wireless control as well. If anyone knows what model, what special edition this is, answer us on the postcard, please, because I don't know. I've had it a while, but it makes a really funky noise when you press the on button. It's not plugged in right now. So that's the original Xbox One. As you probably know, it doesn't display in 4K. I've got a Xbox One S in the living room, which does display in 4K. So that's the first thing. Bear in mind, by the way, with my games room, we'll go around it. It's always a constant work in progress. It's not perfect. There's mess. There's stuff that shouldn't be everywhere. My cable management isn't very good, but it's my games room and I love it. So, Xbox One original. Nintendo Wii U. I actually love the Wii U. I think it's a very underrated console. I love it. I've got like a sort of pro controller type thing that I use with it as well. I love it. Great console. Hooked up in a minute is the Xbox 360. I love my Xbox 360. I spent many hours in here. It's hooked up to my surround sound. Let's see if it will do it justice. Not really, probably at the minute, because it's not very loud. But anyway, it's hooked up to the surround sound. There you go. That's better. Bit of rumbling. It does sound very nice when it's cranked up. The bass is beautiful, and the picture, it's got a very good picture on this TV as well. So it's 1080p obviously, but it's a nice telly. I've had this telly, it's a Sharp Aquarius. It's a brilliant TV. I've had it years and years and years. So Wii U, Xbox 360, so I get plenty of use out of that. Going up here, so I've got the surround sound, I've got the subwoofer down there for it, got the two little speakers here. This is my little pop vinyl figures shelf. Unfortunately, you can't really see them, they're all stacked up now. But I've got some Lost Boys in there. Big Back to the Future, it's one of my favourite ones. Squints and Wendy Peppercorn from the Sandlot. So I've got some Sandlot there, got some Only Fools and Horses figures here, and then back up the top, I don't know if you can really see them, I've got the whole collection of Stranger Things. I've got the full collection. I've got some exclusives in there as well. Once the summer special on it. Michael Myers, as you can probably tell. So Rob Zombie, Michael Myers, love that one. What was his name? He got run over. He got burnt basically. Anyway, it'll come to me in a minute. Wasn't him. They thought it was Michael Myers. Poor lad got burnt to a crisp. Again, Rob Zombie. Halloween Ends, and the original Star Trek Kirk mask that the original Halloween mask basically came from. Moving on down here, subwoofers there. I've got a retro vinyl player there. I have got some vinyl all in here, which I do play every now and then. Some PS2 games down there. I don't know what this is actually called. It's not a Neo Geo X. I just stuck loads of stickers on it. But basically, it's not hooked up right now. It hooks up by Bluetooth. So if I hook it up by Bluetooth, the joystick will disappear on here. The controls then go to here. That, believe it or not, is an original iPad 1 from way back. Touch wood. It still works like a charm. This is running MAME on there at the minute. So again, at the moment it's just control via here. But so normally we run it via right here. But that's running MAME. Some Star Wars figures, some retro stuff. Chewbacca batteries run out, but Chewbacca there. I love these metal signs. Obviously Double Dragon, Atari, Grab the Goonies, RoboCop, E.T., Back to the Future, Gremlins and Lost Boys. I've got a load of those and I change them out every now and then. Going up to that shelf, we'll go up and then we'll come back down. My pride and joy up here. Cast off an original screen used helmet. This is an RS Props stunt Stormtrooper helmet. As it was in the movies, dinks and all, dinks, dents, everything else. This is a beautiful piece. This is Darth Vader, the Dark Lord. Again, full size, one-on-one replica. Hasbro's Black Series Boba Fett, beautiful helmet there. Going over to here, some Rocky and Apollo figures, some Rocky figures, Clubber Lang, Rocky 2, Rocky, Ivan Drago, Rocky Spitting Blood. I'll come back down this way in a minute. And then we come to the sort of main bulk of it really. So I love my VHS. We've got some VHS tapes there. I've got a load of them. Just got some out that I've been watching recently. Halloween 2, Star Trek, RoboCop and Fargo. Original PS2, love that. Was playing that the other day. I've been playing Gran Turismo 3 on it. Spent loads of hours playing that. So again, as I said about my cable management, they're currently out because I'm working on putting labels on them so I know which one's which. Coming down here, another very underrated console in my opinion is the Panasonic 3do. This is the Sanyo Tri version, which I believe to be a better console, if I'm totally honest with you. I think the quality is better. The controller is also slightly bigger. It's not plugged in, but you press the eject button, the tray comes out. Brilliant, brilliant console. Said very underrated in my opinion. Some Mega CD games here. And down the bottom there's some Panasonic 3do games as well. My TurboGrafx, 16 TurboGrafx. This is the Super Graphics, sorry, Super Graphics with an EverDrive in it. And then my vinyl, as I alluded to a minute ago. Then we'll go up here. So Sega Mega Drive Model 1 with a Mega CD and with an EverDrive MD in it. Just perfect that way. Just play every single game then. And this still works perfectly fine as well. Down below, don't hate on me, that shouldn't really be stood on top of that, but I've got a Neo Geo CD console. It doesn't weigh much actually. On top of an original PS1, this is chipped, so it plays perfectly fine, plays obviously all my backup games, all my legit backup games of course. Sega Saturn, the Japanese version, with that Saru, or Saru, however you want to pronounce it, in the back. Best way of playing it, preserves all my games. I've got loads and loads of discs, they're all stored away over here. So it's much easier to play it off the SD card, much faster as well, much faster loading times. Come down here, got an original Wii. Again, still works perfectly fine. Love the Dreamcast, again, probably another underrated console. Shenmue, what a game. So Sega Dreamcast, again, works perfectly fine. All my consoles work. They're all hooked up, so I can work and play them anytime. Nintendo 64, never had one as a kid. Again, with an EverDrive in it, again, it's the easiest way to play it. I do have original games as well, though. I always have original games for all my consoles. Super Famicom. It's actually a SNES case, but it's a 60 Hertz Japanese console, which is why that's been stuck over the top internally. But it's actually a SNES case. I didn't like it saying SNES, so I stuck that on top of it. But anyway, that plays in 60 Hertz. Super Game Boy plugged in top, again with an EverDrive. Got loads of EverDrives. Original NES Entertainment System, love that console. Nintendo World Championship Repo Kart, very good fun. As I said here, so there's just some random discs, some Sega Saturn discs, Sega Saturn discs even. All my other games in here. Super Famicom, because again that plays all the original Super Famicom games. Some Saturn, some GameCube. I've got a GameCube in the living room. So again, not all my consoles are in here actually, most of them. So in the living room I've got a GameCube, a PS4, a PS3, a Nintendo Switch and an Xbox One S. Coming up here, this is a multi-region Blu-ray player. It plays everything, this thing. Everything you chuck at it, it will play. Original Sharp VHS from back in the day. These, I'm going to do a separate video. These are my videos, some of my video CDs. I love video CDs. They're not for everyone. I like them, but I'll do a separate video talking about those. I've got a load of them. There's just a couple that are here. This is my CRT. I love this. Sony Trinitron CRTV. Sorry about the flicker. That's not happening in real life. That's just the way it displays on camera. Currently running the A-Team. Let's yank it up. It's got beautiful sound, this telly. I've had it a few years now. Nice job, Lieutenant. It's a really, really lovely TV. Stereo sound. Lovely picture for all my retro games. Yeah, perfect for retro gaming. And it weighs an absolute ton. Look how deep it goes. It just about fits on that unit. Coming up here, hey you guys, from the Goonies, as you do. Another one of my Stormtrooper helmets, all weathered up to make it look more like it's been had a bit of battle damage from Rogue One. Over here is a project that I've just started to work on, which is a Robocop, one-on-one Robocop helmet, which obviously comes straight off the 3D printer. Needs sanding, needs priming, needs painting, everything else. Hasbro Black Series Rogue One, I believe, Darth Vader helmet. This is one of my pride and joys down here. My Mike Micheal Power Peralta retro 80s skateboard. Absolutely love that to bits. I still ride it every now and then. These are, my daughter's 26 now. These are her little booties from when she was a baby. Look at them, how cute are they? They come from America. Coming up here, another Michael Myers, the Shape from Halloween 1. I rehauled all my masks, by the way, are rehauled by me. I should say, I should have got to say that before. So going up to here, so these rehauled by me, rehauled. That's obviously standard. That one I haven't rehauled, and that's obviously standard. And I've sold a few more. Halloween Kills, again rehauled. Do anyone remember Flat Eric? This was my, again, talking about my daughter. She was about 3 when she had this, and it sits on my shelf to remind me of my daughter, even though she's 26 now. Going over to here, Bit of a corner where I haven't got stuff to do really. This is a Pandora's box. Love this. I hooked this up to that monitor there via VGA. It gives a beautiful picture. I've got the Sega Saturn steering wheel. Still use that. In here are handheld consoles. Some Wii games, some Michael Myers masks, which I'm going to, not Michael Myers at all. Jason Voorhees masks, which I'm going to rehaul. And then when it comes to Halloween, I rehaul them and I make them look nice and gnarly, and I sell those. Star Wars figures. And then various Star Wars figures all up here. From the retro collection. I've got loads more, but these are just what I've got in. By the way, I know they're wonky. They don't sit straight. If you put them there, they sit like that. They just don't sit right because of the weight, because they're weighted. They're not in the middle, obviously. Upside down. Love that look. The fact that it's actually upside down. I think that was a special one, that one. See, the picture's actually upside down. I'm sure it's a special one because all the others are the right way up. Stranger Things. Love Stranger Things. And then this is my, I've got various figures down here, turtles and bits and bobs. This is my original Millennium Falcon from when I was a kid. It's the same one. Everything works. It's got Han and Chewie inside. There they are, hiding in there. Everything works, apart from that I haven't got battery in a minute because I take the batteries out, otherwise they go bad. But as it was. So yeah, that's it really. That's my games room. As I said, it's mine. It's not perfect. Oh, Mini's Zoltar down there. Don't think we turned him on. Did we turn him on? Let's turn Zoltar on. Oh, he still works. Let's have a little listen to Zoltar, see what he's having to say today.
Hear your fortune from Zoltar.
Anyway, so there you go. There's my games room. Hope you like it. Hope you enjoyed. As I said, it's a work in progress, but it's mine and I love it. Thank you.